It's Thursday again on WeAreAndrogyny, and please bear with me. I'm a little sick right now. I know I've been sick for the last couple weeks, but it just kind of hit me full force yet again for the last couple days. So I've just kind of been laying in bed and drinking NyQuil and cough syrup until I can't even move. So none of those are working anymore. So we're switching to vodka and hoping that works. Feel a little bit better. But I still can't breathe. It is at the end. So today the topic is our first love. And love is kind of a complicated situation for me because I don't really date. I never really get asked out on dates. I feel like guys here, I mean there's not really anybody here that would date me anyway because I'm kind of like the only person like me here, so kind of like puts a little gist in the situation. And I've never had to deal with it because I've always been with one person for a long time, up until recently. But we weren't even really dating, I don't know what you would call that. So, I guess here we go. The person that I was with for, since we've been hooking up since we were like 14 or 15, somewhere around there. He was one of my best friends. He was my brother's best friend. And we've been really close ever since then. And I'm in my 20s now, so, I mean, it's been a really long time. And it's always been like, he's a straight boy, and we just, did our thing behind closed doors and whatever. Like, no one said anything about it. I never said anything, he never said anything, but it was fine that way forever, so I never really had to find anybody else. But emotionally, there was nothing really there. I mean, it was just a hookup until the recent months leading up to this New Year's Eve. And on those months were really, really exciting. Really had a lot of fun. It was really surprising to me because he went from being more like just a straight boy hookup, like booty call that I've always had, to actually being someone that would come out in public with me and come and hang out with me and my roommate at the apartment and go out with us. And he met a lot of my friends. A lot of them liked him. He felt a lot more comfortable with me in public and saying that he was with me, or we didn't really like advertising it, but he was okay with the situation at hand. And I was too. I was fine with it. And I was really shocked because he was one of those people that was like, no, because his reputation was really, I mean, he had a lot of friends here, and the people that his family and stuff are like people that would not be okay. So, and, I was really close to this guy. He was a really close friend of mine. And then it was becoming more than just a friendship. And it was really shocking to me, but I was really I accepted it. I was like, maybe this could actually be something more. And I was really kind of excited about it. It would have been my first, relationship. But, it started to get really, 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 deep and really emotional, really fast. And I think that might have scared him because at New Year's Eve, I ended up spending $1,500 for us to go to Denver and for our hotel rooms and all this other stuff to go to a rave concert thing, to Decadence. We saw Cruella and a whole bunch of other DJs were there. It was really fun. It was really cool. And I met his friend from Denver because he used to live there, so his friend came down, so I ended up having to pay for, which I didn't mind because I don't care for money. I make good money, whatnot. So I spent over $1,500 on the 2 days there, for the hotel room, the parking, the tickets, the food, the liquor, the party favors. I mean, all this other bullshit. And he ended up stealing a few $100s from me, and he ended up going to the show, and he got lost dancing off somewhere, and it was just me and his friend by ourselves, and I had just met this guy maybe an hour before we went there. And thank God he was a really cool guy. Like, Tommy was a badass. So, I mean, he stayed by me the whole show. It was really cool. I still to this day talk to him. He's a really cool guy. But, my guy just kind of, like, wandered off and ended up, making out with some girl. And I guess she like, slipped him some bad acid. So we had a really bad acid trip. So we go back to the hotel. And he's, like, tripping. And we're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what's going on? Like, we were so confused. I had to go pick up my roommate because she was about to throw her other friend off another balcony at another hotel. So to go rescue her in a rickshaw. It was pretty funny. Rickshaw rescue in downtown Denver and take her, smuggle them both into my hotel room, which I got in trouble for. And so I had to pay like a $600 like fine. And so we all just stayed there, but my guy was like tripping. We're like, what's going on? Like honestly, what is your problem? And we didn't know what was going on. Well, the next day he's gone, and he stole a few $100s from me, and disappeared, and just stopped talking to me. Like, I don't even know what happened. I don't have any clue what happened. So he just stopped talking to me, deleted me on Facebook, he blocked me, like all this other bullshit. And I got really offended by it. I was really heartbroken. I was confused. And I finally let somebody into my emotional state, and they just like corrupted it. Like they just not corrupted it, they just crushed it. And they crushed my heart and they crushed my feelings, and it just sucked, you know? And I'm not really like, I trust way too easily, but I don't really let people in like relationship wise very easily. Like I kind of just shrug it off, because to me I just don't see anyone who's willing to be that person, I guess. And finally I thought he was, and it wasn't, which is the tale we all have, is it not? But you live and you learn. And he's kind of resurfaced recently. His grandparents came and saw me and found out everything that happened, because I put word out on the street and said, fine, then I'm going to tell everybody everything. So we did. And he knows that I told everyone, and his grandparents came to me and said that they loved me and they can't believe it, he did that to me and all this other stuff. So that was really reassuring, really sweet. But I don't know what I would say to him now if I saw him. Like, I would say, like, it's not about the money. It's not. It's the fact that you took my emotional state and you just crushed it. You could have at least had the balls to say something to me, or said, you know, I really contemplated doing this, but I don't think it's going to work with us. It's just, that's fine. But just to stop talking to me altogether, like, it's just really bullshit. And it really sucked. So, I don't know. I mean, it's not about the money. If it was the only thing that, like, I'm the type of person, like, if I was with somebody, like, even if you're my friend, I would give you the world. And nothing matters, like money, nothing matters. I'll give you anything. Just don't take it from me. And don't stop talking to me. Like, don't steal from me, and don't stop talking to me, and don't lie to me. I mean, I'll give you whatever you want, but I just don't understand, because it's not like him with me. So it really sucked. But that's my little heartfelt story, which ends in disaster. So I guess until anybody else comes around, I'll just stick here with my frog prince, which I have on my vanity when I'm getting dressed, and I just kiss him every day to see if he comes alive. Not today. Oh well. So, whatever. Single and celibate. Anyway, let's address the week, shall we? Monday, I don't really remember your, I don't think I even saw you say your name on your video, so I don't know your name. I've never seen you before. I know Collie said your name, but I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it was like, I don't remember at all. I'm sorry. But I do remember commenting on your video saying that I too have a really bad social anxiety, and it's really hard for me because I'm a social pillar in the community here. Everyone knows who I am, and we do a lot of events, and I help host, and I help organize different events and charities and stuff. So, but when I'm like in a big group of people that I don't really necessarily know, it gets me like really, like, I get really like really anxious and really kind of like reserved. Like I just kind of like, I feel like I just like curl up inside, because I feel like people that don't know me like judge me really bad, and or they just look at you and judge you. Like, I mean, I kind of stand out a lot here, so it's a really small town, and most of the people here do know me, but when there's people like for our pub crawls that we have that come up from like up valley and from different parts of the valleys and don't know who I am, then, you know, sometimes I get in fights over it, but whatever. So I understand the social anxiety part, but I too also quit school because of it, and I just hope that you make sure that that's what you really want to do, because when you're older like I am, you really will. I mean, I definitely regretted it, and I just don't want you to take the same path and regret it in the future, because it's something that you definitely can get over, and you should just push through and get through it, and I wish you the best. I don't know who you are, but I wish you the best, and I guess we'll hear from you later. So maybe you'll guest on the channel sometime again in the future. But anyway, Tuesday is Erin, or Bittersweet Mermaid Tuesday. Bittersweet that what's happening is happening because since I've been on the channel, I haven't had Alexis on Tuesdays. Like, I haven't seen her videos since I've been here. Or his, sorry. But I absolutely love Alexis. We talk on Facebook, just comments and stuff, but I can't wait to see Alexis on here. But I'm really torn about it because I really liked you on Tuesdays too. I'm really gonna miss you. I really think that you are awesome and you make me smile every time you have videos because you're always so bubbly and smiley, and I don't know. And I love your hair, so I agree with Collie, you should get some really cool like ombre it down into like a really darker coral. That would be really cool. But I have you on Facebook now too, so we'll keep in touch, and hopefully we'll have you on the channel again soon. Maybe like guest Saturday or something. So I'll talk to you later, honey. Wednesday, Cauliflower, which is a ridiculous nickname, but I need to come up with something different. And until then, Cauliflower will suit, I guess. I totally kind of relate to your video too, just because how your little Russian doll guy just kind of vanished and you didn't hear from him again until you heard through the grapevine that he's re-engaged or engaged with some other guy and moving to, I think you said Germany or something. But I'm sorry, that really sucks. I totally know where you're coming from. Like, when you finally let somebody in and then they just kind of vanish, like, it's the worst thing. So, sorry to hear that happened to you. And on a different note, I still am looking forward to our video chat or whatever. So just shoot me a text or something letting me know whenever you're available, when you get your schedule figured out. I know you're really busy, and we can set something up because I work on the weekends, so on the weekdays I'm usually here like Monday through Thursday. I'm at home, so anytime and then is the best times because I bartend all weekend. So then what else was I going to say to you? Oh, Friday near Gaga Wall. I love it. I'm actually a huge Lady Gaga fan myself. I actually have a huge Lady Gaga collection myself. I've been watching her ever since before she was famous. I went to her Fame Balls. I really miss her doing her shows in like smaller clubs and smaller theater venues. Like, I thought it was so cool and so like artsy. The Fame Ball to me was my very, very, very favorite concert of all time. Well, it's right up there with Stevie Nicks, one of the two. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to go now because I need to upload this, and I feel like hell, and I'm sorry that I look like hell and I sound like hell, but I feel like hell. So I'm just gonna go lay back in bed and upload this and watch some Netflix and drink some tea, and I will talk to you dolls later. So I'll see you next week, and I'll see you on Tuesday, Alexis. Bye.